For persistence, never quit. Persistence is to the character of man as carbon is to steel. Napoleon Hill, what it means. Persistence is the ability to keep going despite fear, despite obstacles, and especially despite failure. Hill found this to be the common denominator in every single millionaire he studied. Not talent, not connections, not luck, persistence. Why most people fail, it's not because they're not smart. It's not because they're unlucky. It's because they quit too soon. Hill called this the greatest weakness of all. The majority of people are ready to throw their aims and purposes overboard and give up at the first sign of opposition. One failure, one rejection, one disappointment, and they fold. But the persistent person, they adjust, not abandon. They pivot, not panic. They double down, not run away. Persistence is built, not born. Persistence is a habit, like brushing your teeth. The more you do hard things, especially when you don't feel like it, the stronger your will becomes. Hill even gave a warning. Those who accumulate great fortunes are generally known as cold-blooded and sometimes ruthless. Often they are misunderstood. What they have is persistence. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times. If Edison had stopped at 9,999 failures, we wouldn't have the light bulb. What if you're just one try away from your breakthrough? How to develop unbreakable persistence. Start with a burning desire. You won't persist with something you kind of want. You persist when your goal becomes a must, not a maybe. Develop a definite plan. Even a weak plan is better than none because it gets you moving. Adjust it as you go, but stay in motion. Close your mind to negativity. This includes people who say it's impossible. Protect your vision from doubt. Build a support system mastermind group when your energy drops. Your team keeps you going. Keep showing up. Action kills. Fear, progress, even small, builds belief. The four enemies of persistence: fear, indecision, doubt, procrastination. Hill said these must be mastered, or they will master you. Final truth: there is no substitute for persistence. It cannot be supplanted by anything else. Napoleon Hill: you can lose everything, money, time, relationships, but if you keep showing up, you're still in the game. *5. The mastermind principle: no mind is complete by itself, needs contact and association with other minds to grow and expand. Napoleon Hill: what it means. A mastermind is not just a group of people. It's the harmonious coordination of knowledge, energy, and intention between two or more minds working toward a definite purpose. Hill claimed the mastermind principle was the secret power behind all great fortunes. Behind every Carnegie, Edison, Ford, and Rockefeller, there was a group, a brain trust. People who thought together, solved problems together, held each other accountable. Key idea: when two or more people coordinate in a spirit of harmony, a third mind is created. The mastermind. This third mind is greater than the sum of its parts. It's where new ideas emerge, blind spots are revealed, momentum multiplies. Why it works. Shared. Energy equals increased drive. When your energy drops, theirs lifts you. Doubt: they remind you of your mission. Multiple brains equals better decisions. You tap into other people's knowledge, experience, and insight. You avoid costly mistakes. Accountability equals action. You don't just intend to act. You follow through because others are watching. Examples from history: Henry Ford met regularly with Thomas Edison, Harvey Firestone, and others. A real-life mastermind. Andrew Carnegie credited his entire fortune to his mastermind group of 50 men. Even Hill himself had secret meetings with mentors and students to sharpen his ideas. How to build your mastermind. Choose people with shared values and goals. Avoid complainers or skeptics. Look for people with hunger and humility. Meet regularly with intention. Weekly or monthly meetings, virtual or in person. Each person shares goals, wins, roadblocks. Create a space of harmony. No ego, no competition. The goal is mutual. Growth and contribution. Stay committed. Consistency is what builds momentum, not a networking group. This is not about business cards or forced collaboration. A true mastermind is deep, honest, mission-driven. Hill said it best: The mastermind principle can give you absolute protection against failure. If your purpose is positive and your alliance is in harmony, surround yourself with small minds and you shrink. Surround yourself with masterminds and you expand beyond imagination. Asterisk 6. Overcome fear and indecision. Indecision is the seedling of fear. Remember this as you read. Indecision crystallizes into doubt. The two blend and become fear. Napoleon Hill, what it means. Success begins with clear decisions and fearless action. But most people live in hesitation, paralyzed by what-ifs, haunted by doubt and crippled by invisible fears. According to Hill, fear and indecision are twin enemies of progress. They stall your momentum, kill your confidence, and make you settle for a life far beneath your potential. Hill identified 6 basic fears: fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health, fear of loss of love, fear of old age, fear of death. Taught that every failure could be traced back to one or more of these fears, and that most people carry them silently. Unaware of how deeply they affect their choices, indecision is how fear hides. You don't always feel afraid. Instead, you say things like, "I'm just thinking about it. I'll wait until I'm ready. Let me get more clarity first." Those are often just fear in disguise. The cure: decide quickly. Adjust later. Successful people make decisions quickly and firmly. Unsuccessful people make decisions slowly and change them often. Napoleon Hill, you will never have all the answers, will never feel 100% ready. But if you want power, you must decide anyway how to destroy fear and indecision. Name your fear, write it down, expose it. Most fear vanishes when seen clearly. Understand it's mental, not real. 90% of fears are imagined, based on past experiences or future projections. Take immediate action. Even small action dissolves fear. Fear can't survive movement. Feed your mind with faith. Use autosuggestion. Say out loud, "I am calm, I am decisive, I trust my path." Study courageous people. Read about those who acted in the face of fear. Let their story become your blueprint. Bonus insight: the only thing man can truly control is his thoughts. If you don't conquer fear, it will conquer you in silence, in the dark, when no one is watching. Bottom line: fear whispers, indecision listens, but purpose speaks louder if you train yourself to hear it. The choice is always the same. Let fear choose your future, or let purpose write it. Asterisk 7. Specialized knowledge plus action knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. Napoleon Hill, what it means. You don't succeed just by knowing more. You succeed by using specific knowledge, applied with clear intention and bold action. Too many people are of information but empty on execution. Hill said the missing link is not knowledge, it's organized. Applied knowledge with a purpose. The difference? General knowledge, specialized knowledge, random facts. Trivia-specific skills aimed at a goal, broad and unfocused, targeted. And practical, consumed, passively learned to solve a problem, cumulated. For ego, applied for action and value. Examples: a mechanic who knows exactly how to fix your engine has specialized knowledge and gets paid for it. A marketer who understands how to get customers for a local business has specialized knowledge and gets results. An engineer, coder, or coach who can deliver real solutions is far more valuable than someone with 10 degrees but no direction. But knowledge alone is not enough, Hill warned. An educated man is not necessarily one who has an abundance of general or specialized knowledge. An educated man is one who has developed the faculties of his mind so he may acquire anything he wants without violating the rights of others. In short, knowledge plus purpose plus action equals power. Knowledge, action equals frustration. So how do you apply this? Find your goal, definite purpose. What do you want to achieve? Identify the knowledge. You need what skills or information will move you forward. Acquire it rapidly and smartly: courses, mentors, books, YouTube. But focus only on what's useful right now.
I'll organize.
And apply immediately. Take notes. Build a plan. Implement what you learn within 24 to 48 hours. Test, adjust, repeat. Execution leads to insight. Experience teaches faster than theory. Hill's insight. One of the strange things about human beings is that they value knowledge for the sake of knowing, not for the sake of growing. Don't fall into that trap. Don't aim to know more. Aim to do more with what you know. Final thought. In today's world, knowledge is everywhere, but clarity and execution are rare. Be the one who acts, be the one who applies, and the world will open doors to you that smart people never find.